The kingdom of Frisia was once ruled by a wealthy king named Midas. He had a daughter and a big kingdom. He loved his daughter the most. He was also known for his love of gold. Every day, he would set aside all his work and eagerly count his gold coins. He would only get up when he had finished counting all his coins. There was nothing that gave him more joy than watching his money box swell up with gold. One day, he was quietly counting his gold coins when he saw an old man sleeping peacefully under a tree in his garden. He knew the man. It was Silenus, a friend of Dionysus. Dionysus was the god of feasting. He thought to himself,
He is an important man to Dionysus. If I treat him well, Dionysus will gladly reward me. But first, I should finish counting my coins.
Silenus became an honored guest in Midas's palace. Midas organized feasts in his honor, and every day there was a play or a performance for Silenus. This went on for 10 days, after which Midas decided to take him back to Dionysus. He went to Dionysus's court and proclaimed,
O mighty Dionysus, I bring to you your companion Silenus. He has stayed with us as an honored guest for 10 days. I hope his stay was comfortable.
You have treated Silenus well. He has returned to us safe and in good health. We are pleased with your hospitality to Silenus. Tell us, what do you want? We will grant your heart's desire.
Oh, great Dionysus, I want that anything that I touch is changed to gold, so that I can serve others with the same kindness as I have served Silenus.
Midas, your wish has been granted. But remember, gold alone cannot bring happiness. Be careful. Your love for gold might bring you great grief.
However, Midas was not listening. He was overjoyed at receiving such a great gift. On his way to home, he touched a tree to test his gift. The tree turned to gold at once. He danced with joy. When he came back to his palace, he turned all the flowers in his garden to gold. Soon, he had more gold than anyone else in the world. Soon his daughter came to him to complain about the garden.
What happened, my angel? Why are you sad?
Father, all the flowers have lost their colors and fragrance. Midas gently put a hand on her shoulder to comfort her. As soon as he touched her, she turned into a golden statue. Midas was shocked. He did not know what to do. He tried to drink some water. It too turned to gold. He went to his wife to seek comfort, but he accidentally turned her to gold too. Midas was now in a sorry state. He could not eat or drink. He missed his family. He had all the gold in the world, but he was still sad. He could not dare to count his gold coins now. The sight of it made him sick. Everywhere he looked, he only saw gold. He decided to ask Dionysus for help. He pleaded to him,
Oh, wise Dionysus, please rid me of this curse. I no longer want the golden touch. I have learned that wealth alone does not bring happiness. My greed has turned my family into golden statues. I need my family back.
So now, you do not want the golden touch? We see that you have realized your mistake. Go bathe, Pactolus. My spell will be undone, and the troubles will be over soon.
King Midas went to the river and washed himself with its water. Slowly, with every splash of water, his golden touch was washed away. He felt as if a great burden had been lifted off from his head. He took some water from the river and ran back to his palace triumphantly. He poured the water on his daughter. They came back to life immediately and he hugged her lovingly. Then he poured some water on his wife and brought her back to life. He did not stop there. Little by little, he restored everything he had turned to gold. He had at last learned a valuable lesson. This ancient Greek myth teaches us the importance of being careful about what we wish for. Each decision we take has its own result. So, dear students, we should think wisely before taking any decision. See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.